New day, new dime. Still got this bitch ass money on my mind. Paying attention to the space launch, moon launch, whatever you want to call it. And noticed that the black guy is a fucking coon. You know what I'm saying? I was like, come on now, bro. Come on. I'm starting to think that they purposely pick these coons for these different government positions. Cause why would you? I don't know. Why would you get up there on some coon shit? I don't get that. What's the point? You just gotta let the world know you're a coon and shit. That's one thing about the coons is that they just gotta. It's like the racist. The coons is kind of like the racist white people. You know how the racist white people just gotta let you know they racist some kind of way. They gotta do something. They gotta accuse you of stealing or something. They gotta point out that they racist against you. It's the same way with the coons. The coon gotta let you know they a coon. He can't just keep it to himself and he he gotta let the world. I gotta let the world know I'm a fucking coon. I just got to. There's no way around it. I gotta let the world know how I feel about myself, how I hate myself, and how I don't even deserve this. To be a part of this moon landing or moon fly around or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, man. It's just like this. The coon shit is annoying. Like this dude really did get up there and say, "This is not Black history. This is human history." And that to me, that didn't even. That was some stupid shit to say. So you going to the moon or whatever. Uh you making some trip that's never been made before. You're doing some spectacular shit. Why did you feel the need to introduce your coon views into it? Like you could have just left your coon shit out. Everybody didn't even have to know you was a coon. You know what I'm saying? Like we never would have knew you was a coon if you would have just said some dumb shit. You could have just not even said anything. Like the rest of the astronauts, they didn't say. I didn't hear the white astronauts say, "Well, this ain't white history. This is human history." I didn't hear them say that. You were the only one that felt the need to point out that you're not doing this because this has nothing to do with you being black. You had to point that out because you're a fucking coon. And a coon is fucking annoying. All that coon shit is annoying. Because it basically just points out the fact that you hate yourself. It just literally points that out to the world, the fact that you hate yourself. You hate yourself, and in this case, you wanted everybody to know. I hate my skin. I hate being black. That's basically what you're saying when you say anything like that. Because what was the point? Nobody had even. I don't even think nobody had even said anything about you know him being the black guy, and that wasn't even the conversation. He just jumped out there and said, "Hey, this ain't Black history. This is human history." And he's not wrong in what he's saying. Well, he is kind of wrong because it is Black history too. He'll definitely go into the Black history conversations and whatnot. If this is a real thing and he successfully completes it, or if he don't successfully complete it, if it crash and burn, he's still gonna go down into the history books as the first black man to do it. So for him to get up there and say, "No, this is not black history. This is human history," I don't know. It just sounds like some coon shit. It sounds like another black man running from being black and trying to be accepted by the white folks or whoever folks that he trying to be accepted by. You know what I'm saying? That don't like black people or don't like black people being successful or doing anything, amazing or whatnot. So he got to discount it. He got to, oh no, this ain't the black thing. It's but it is because you black, clown. That's literally how it works. You don't even have to agree with it. It don't work. It don't. It being a black thing, it's not because you agree with it or not. It being a black thing is the fact that you're black. You fucking idiot. That's the only reason why it's a black thing. Anything that occurred in this country that was done by black people, people consider that a black thing. So it doesn't matter how you can say, well, nah, this ain't black. This ain't for black. This ain't black history. This is human. You can say that a million times. But when the history book reads, it's gonna say black astronaut makes journey around the moon. Da, 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 da. Even though they might be lying, that's what it's gonna say. It's not gonna say human makes trip around the moon. It's not gonna say that. It's gonna say now the aliens newspaper might say that. If the aliens got a newspaper or a news channel or whatever, they shit might say that. Might say human makes trip around the moon. But as far as you are concerned, as a black man, it will be announced that you are a black man whenever history rewrites this particular situation. So all that coon shit is unnecessary, bro. Really, it's usually unnecessary in most situations, but this situation it was entirely unnecessary. You didn't even have to say that. You could have just kept that shit to yourself. Oh, this ain't black history. They always got to point out that they ain't black or that they against whatever the black thing is or whatever. That shit is kind of like I don't necessarily even feel a way about it no more. I'm just pointing it out because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are ridiculous. That's a ridiculous person to get up there and say some dumbass shit. You going to space and all the stuff that you could have said. That's where you go with it. You didn't try to say nothing epic. This is a large step from humans, but a larger step for mankind. You didn't say no shit like that. That would fucking like stick and just be repeated for you know throughout history, throughout the future for days and days and years. Be repeated and made posters of. You didn't say nothing like that. You got up there and had to pronounce your coon shit. Oh, I'm a coon, y'all. Just gotta let y'all know I ain't really black like that. It's like I'm starting to think that they like literally just hired the fucking coons and stuff. I'm starting to think like the coons like get the position as police. They get the position that I'm starting to think that they purposely be hiring these coons. That's what I'm starting to think. Because every time you turn around, it's a coon saying some shit. Like, shut your bitch ass up and just fly the goddamn spaceship, clown. You ain't gotta be no fucking coon in every shit. You have to be, okay, coons. The coons out there. Answer this question for me. Is it required that you be a coon in every situation? Like, is there not a one situation where you can be like, okay, I ain't gonna coon in this. I'm just gonna leave this one alone. I'm just gonna be a regular human in this situation. Is there never a situation where you just don't coon? Or is that just like you just gotta do it? You just gotta get that off. Gotta get this coon shit off, y'all. I gotta let them know that I'm a fucking coon. And that's just what it is. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kind of like the gays. The coons kind of like the gays in the fact that they gotta let everybody know they gay and shit. That's what the gays do. They kind of like the coons. Gays and the coons share that they gotta let everybody know their disposition and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all like the gays. They gotta let everybody know they gay. Oh yeah, y'all. Look at my flag. I like butthole, y'all. Look, everybody, look at me. Look at me flying my butthole flag. That's the gays. And then the coons is the same way. They gotta let everybody know they're a coon. Oh, hey, everybody, look. I hate black people. Look at me. Let me say some dumb shit right fast so everybody know that I hate black people. That's the coon. It's like similar to the gay thing as far as attention seeking. It's a thing to where you gotta let everybody know, you know, you gotta spread the word and shit. That's basically what dude did. He had to let everybody know that he was a fucking coon. Before I take this flight, before y'all think too highly of me, let me let you know something. I'm a bitch ass coon. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. This nigga ruined it for me. He ruined the whole little space thing for me. I was proud of them for launching and being black and all this type of shit. And then I seen this shit. I'm like, come on, not another one. God damn, do we have any like real men left or any black real men left? Or they all just or cause it seems like all the black men are just either fake ass street clowns or coons. It seems like it's one of the two: a fake street clown or a coon. That's what it seems like black men are in one of those categories. I'm like, God damn, why? Why are we pretending to be these fake street niggas? And why are we clowns and coons and all that? That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we don't have no type of self-love. It's like we don't even love ourselves enough to fucking stand outside all this bullshit. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments. You black. So if the history book will read that you're black. So this is black history. You fucking idiot. All you coons, y'all just so cowardly. That's what I don't like about the coons. They just so cowardly. Like the stance is just so cowardly. It's so scared to stand up for your own type of shit. Like y'all, that's a weenie. A coon is a weenie, bro. That ain't nothing to be proud of. That's a coward. That's a that's a man scared to stand up for his people. That's almost like a man scared to stand up for his family. A coon is kind of almost on that level. Like if somebody would attack your family, a coon, if somebody attacked their family, they'll fuck around and join forces with the people attacking their family. That's not respectable. That's a coward. That you scared to stand on your square as a black man and shit. So you got to try to, make friends and be cool with the white people and shit. By talking crazy about black people. I don't see how y'all respect that, not even in the least. You know what I'm saying? I be watching this African dude channel. I quit watching his shit because he's cool. One African dude. At first, it seemed like his channel was just pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He talking about all the trans stuff and how this country is just going crazy. It's just out of whack, and the third. But then I heard him talking about racism as if it didn't exist. And this is an African. You know, you can't. How dare you, you goofy? How dare you even speak on racism, clown? You ain't from here. You ain't never go. Your family ain't never been no slaves here and all that. Your family never went through no racism for real like that, bitch ass nigga. You don't. Can't now African speak on no motherfucking racism. They can't speak on how this African was sitting there talking about how racism is not a thing and how, the American blacks be complaining about it and this and the third, but it's not really a thing. I'm like, bitch ass nigga, you don't know what we be going through, pussy ass, fake, dick in the boot ass boy. You don't know what racism is, clown. You know what I'm saying? That shit pissed me off. I don't watch dude no more. I'm like, man, you's a goofy. You know, it's too cowardly. Y'all just too cowardly. This whole coon movement and all that. It's like you scared to stand up to this white boy and all that. I don't get that. I smack five of them. If the white boy disrespect me, I'm gonna smack five of them. We're gonna go to war about it. I don't give a fuck about no him being white and all this type of shit. Same shit, you gonna get what everybody else gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Man, you might even get it worse for some fact you the oppressor. But I don't fuck with no coon shit. I was actually proud of the whole astronauts and all. That's why I kept making videos about this shit. I was kind of proud of what they was doing. But now I'm like, I didn't know there was a bunch of bitch ass coons and shit. I didn't know that. If I'd have knew there was a dude was a coon, I would have never been rooting for that lunch. Fuck the lunch. And they mama and them. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a clown. Clown ass nigga. They always putting some clown ass nigga up front. That's another problem that I have with this nation. They always putting some coon, clown ass type of guy up front of everything. Like, what? You know, we don't give a fuck about what these niggas talking about. And then I'm starting to think, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's you supposed to be a coon or something. 'Cause I feel like that. I feel like it's so many. We definitely outnumbered. It's definitely way more coons than it is not coons. So it's like that's almost like the norm to be like a bitch, cowardly ass nigga, to be cowardly to these white people and all that. That's kind of like the norm and shit in the black community. But I stand outside of that norm, straight up. I never cower, never kowtow, none of this shit. I'm black and I'm motherfucking proud. If you don't like it, fuck you and your mama and them. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I stand on that. We'll stand on that. We'll ride, die, all that behind it. Straight up. So I don't respect no bitch ass coward, coon. You know, they don't want to be black and all that. For whatever the reason may be. For whatever your reason is, I don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? I think you a goofy. That ain't just for this punk ass astronaut. They go for every black man that's out here scared to stand on this motherfucking square. Every black man that's scared to stand on your square, you's a whole bitch. That's a fact. And a lot of these actors and rappers and all these people, this is the majority of black people. That's why I get on my nerves so much. It's the majority of black people are fucking coons. This is a fact. The majority of black people want to impress this white boy. They worship him. They call him God. They fucking everything they do. Every holiday you celebrate is the white boy shit. Everything that you got going on, you basically worship this punk. But then you'll get on here and talk crazy about your own people, and they do it. That's how you know that it's kind of like an accepted thing. Cause look how just outwardly how easy it is for them to coon. Because they know that's the majority that people gonna side with. Oh, when he said that, it was a bunch of people saying, "Yeah, that's right. It's not Black History. It's just human. That's right. You say that, man. You say that." He know he gonna get, a bunch of people gonna stand behind. If you stand on the coon square, people think that that's a hard thing to do. No, that's like the easy way out. It's the coon. Cause if you start cooning, a bunch of people gonna have your back and all that. The hard way out is to actually stand on the square as a black man. Cause they gonna say you blackity black, you this, you that, you this, you that. The black people gonna be saying it too. You know what I'm saying? The white people gonna be saying it, the black people gonna be saying it, everybody gonna be saying it. So it's harder to stand on that square than the coon square. The coon, you gonna get celebrated. Oh, you hate black people too? Oh, okay, great. Yeah, yeah. Put him up on the top of everything, y'all. He hates himself. You gonna get celebrated for that. If you love yourself, you gonna get treated bad. People think you arrogant, narcissistic, all because you love yourself. If you hate yourself, it's a win. Especially if you black. If you hate yourself and you black, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? In this country, in this cipher, that's like the higher class person is the person that hates himself. You know what I'm saying? That's the higher class black person, the person that hates himself. That's crazy to me. I don't know. I feel like y'all just some coons and shit. The majority of my people is fucking coons. And this right here was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Is this dude getting on here talking about some bitch ass, it's not black history, it's human history. You didn't even have to, even if you felt like that, you still just kept that to yourself. You see, you didn't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where the coon gotta point out to the world he a coon and shit. Just let me take a moment to let everybody know where I stand on this coon shit. What? Nigga, you flying a spaceship, clown? The fuck that got to do with being a fucking coon? You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta, you know, eat your master's dick. Just gotta do it. Oh, master, let me eat your dick before we take off. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass niggas, man. This shit is annoying, man. This bitch ass nigga syndrome is annoying. It's like the plague, the fucking COVID disease or something. This shit done took over the whole shit. These niggas is catching bitch nigga. It's like a disease. We gonna call it BND, bitch nigga disease. These niggas is catching this motherfucker by the thousands. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of coon ass, scared of white people ass niggas. And it's really burnt. Like, enough is enough, clown. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your motherfucking square, quit being a fucking weenie. If you black, nigga. Stand on that shit. If you white, you white. Stand on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but don't be no cowardly ass black person out here fucking scared to stand on your square and all that. That shit is starting to get annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, y'all gonna have to stand up. That's why I think slavery really was a choice. Because y'all fucking chose it. Y'all fucking worship white people. And look how y'all treat y'all. Look how y'all worship white people. Why wouldn't I think that y'all was doing that same shit way back in the game? But at a higher level. That's all being a slave is. You just worship them at a higher level. So why wouldn't I think that the slaves chose to be slaves? Because you could have killed them slave owners. Y'all, it was more y'all on the plantation than them. Y'all don't give a fuck about their guns. Y'all could have devised a plan and murdered they bitch ass. It was some slaves that did do that. That's how I know it could be done. Some slaves did that. Waited for them to go to sleep, murdered their ass in their sleep, and escaped the fucking plantation. They might have got killed about it, but hey, you gotta die on your motherfucking shield about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you gotta just die on your shield about it. That's one of the things we should have died on our shield about. Being these people fucking horses and shit. Fuck out of here. Nah, we're gonna die about that shit. We're not finna sit on your plantation until you tell us what to do and you fucking on our kids and doing all this weirdo shit. Nigga, your ass finna die. That's the mentality we should have had. And some of the slaves did have that mentality. I'm the ancestor of those. You can tell. I'm the ancestor of the ones who had that mentality. Y'all the ancestors of the ones who was like, nah, let's just tend to the crops. And we'll just, oh shit, master, I didn't mean to talk, master. That's y'all. Bitch niggas. I would have went ahead and died about it. Fuck it. We just gonna have to die then. But this dude gonna die too though. I'm gonna die, but he gonna die with me. The slave owner. We both dying today. Fuck it. That's how it's supposed to be in. That was the other option. We all say slavery wasn't a choice. It was a choice. The other choice, it was two choices. One, be a slave. Two, die. You should have chose two. That's where the mistake went wrong. Y'all chose one to be a slave. Y'all should have chose two to die about it. You know what I'm saying? And now the fact that y'all chose one, all the nationalists and the real men like me died already. They got killed in slavery. They bloodline barely even reached to now. You see, it's only like one of me out of a million. You see what I'm saying? So the stand up bloodline got smashed out. So now the bloodline is down there all coons and shit. All people that just conformed and shit. Oh, yes, I'm master. Oh, you want me to do your religion? You want me to do your crops and your religion? Okay, yes, I'm master. I'm gonna do your crops and your religion, And I'm gonna hate myself. How about that? I'm gonna throw that in too. I'm gonna do your crops, do your religion, and I'm gonna hate myself. Is that good enough for you, Master God? Master God, you probably should. We probably was calling him Master God. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just can't stand these bitch ass coons, man. Shit is annoying. Like you ain't got no nuts about yourself. You ain't got no type of balls or nothing. So you just an empty shell of a man that's just filled with bitch nigga. Coons. I hate myself. It's just filled with that type of energy. And you get online and speak on it and shit. You make it to this guy, this particular guy. You made it through all the trials and tribulations to become an astronaut, which is probably super rough. You probably had to go through so much shit to even sit in that goddamn chair. The fact that you get in the chair and you denounce being black, bro, that's a bitch ass coon. I don't have no respect for dude no more. I done lost all respect for dude. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for any bitch ass coon, not just dude. Any bitch ass coon. You scared to stand up for black people. You's a coward. I have no respect for you. Not as a man or a black person or none of that. Facts. And that goes for this astronaut dude too. It's Amadi Media. I'm out.